by using some of his trigonometry, but it didn't really work out right there.
Telegraph that shot right there with this young man here, Axiom.
Yeah, Williams didn't want none of that. Axiom able to get out of the way, but Axiom one step ahead of Williams. Ooh, for a moment. Axiom as quick as they come, but look at Williams, who has stepped up his game here. Yeah, I'm taking a look around the NXT universe. I don't want to say they're stunned, but Williams has impressed some.
Like I said,
here among us.
Trick Williams is in it to win it tonight. He's one of those guys that he's got something to prove. He knows everybody's got their eyes on Carmelo Hayes. He knows that.
Let's talk about something to prove, because if it wasn't for Williams, Axiom was close to beating Carmelo Hayes, just like Apollo Crews was a few moments ago. What?
If I woulda, coulda, shoulda picked the right lottery ticket, I'd be a billionaire right now. You can't think like that. You can't think in the past. You can't cry over spilt milk. You got to do that right there. And that's what Axiom is all about.
Axiom ain't focused on the past. He's focused on the present, and that's dropping Trick Williams in front of the aforementioned Carmelo Hayes. Nice to see Hayes staying out here to showcase his support for Trick Williams, as flying through the air with ease is Axiom. High cross body into the cover in.
Almost got it.
Nice transition. Armbar. We're going to hyperextend the elbow.
Trick Williams, he checks off every box in tonight.
What the heck was
over the holidays?
Into the cover for Williams. Not enough.
Back to my point, over the holidays, you can tell Trick Williams, he wasn't eating a whole lot of turkey or anything. This kid was working on his game. He looks great tonight. He looks good.
Williams setting his sights on Axiom. Damn, he got knocked out.
Straight right head to the snout.
And Axiom now setting his sights. Golden ratio into the cover. And Axiom rights some wrongs here on the first NXT of the new year.
Yes, indeed.
Here is your winner, Axiom.
Hey, Williams might not be talking a lot after that right hand. But, and Williams, and now Hayes. Yeah, of course. Yeah, show your support and love for this book.
First 48, baby. First 48 right now.
Absolutely uncalled for. The referee can't do. Finally, there's Apollo Crews. Crews had seen enough. He just fell victim to the numbers game.